Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Stardrop here. We're back for another episode of Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. Continue on in the Timeless River. Okay, so last time we left off, we got a couple of levels and we learned some new abilities. So why don't we just check those out for the moment? Let's see, all these we've already seen. Oh, I do mean to equip Trinity Limit at some point. You know what? If I have enough AP boosts, I will get this. These are good. Combo boost is okay. It's not great. Leaf Bracer, that's what I wanted. It only costs 1 AP. Basically, when you're casting Cure, and this I noted to be a really good ability in the last episode. When you're casting Cure, you will never be, you know, stunned or you take no damage, and you will not flinch basically when an enemy attacks you. So when you cast Cure, there's really no chance of dying, like in the animation of the Cure or something like that. And that made this Kingdom Hearts 1 extremely easy. Well, I can't say it's easy. It's very, very useful for Kingdom Hearts 1. In Kingdom Hearts 2, it's more or less just a commodity because you can only use Cure when your MP is at full or when you have some MP and then you can't use it again for another while until it regenerates. So it's okay. It's not like the best thing, but it's a good skill considering it only takes 1 AP. Now we need 4 more to equip Trinity Limit, which I kind of want to show off. So let's see how many AP boosts I have. AP boosts, where are you? There you are, 5. Okay. Why don't I just go ahead and use 4 of them on Sora. And we're going to equip Trinity Limit. This is a limit ability, which means we'll need all of our MP, as well as both Donald and Goofy in our party to use it, which we have. Obviously, there are no enemies on the screen right now, so we can't use it. Okay. Last time, both of the Petes ran off into the waterway, so let's just follow them. Well, I think it was no. Was it? Could have been the other place. We're gonna come here anyways. Yeah, it's a waterway. Good.
Wait! Shut up! Your future's on the line, Valley, so back off and give me the boat!
After him!
I love steamboats back in these old animations where those chimneys kind of just pump up and down. It's really funny. Alright, this fight is reasonably simple. All you have to do is use reaction commands to hit, so I failed that one there, but, you know, use the triangle reaction command button to hit these things back at Pete over there, throwing them. I don't know why he's throwing, like, cardboard boxes and why cardboard boxes are even damaging him, but, you know what? I'm not here to question the logic of this game. So once you hit him enough times, he will actually do that. And this is the perfect time to use a reaction command here on this hook and just whack him. Or you're really whacking the cage of the cornerstone, but yeah. Really easy fight, even on a higher difficulty, because he really doesn't fight back. Alright. There will be some Heartless spawns, but these Eggies, they're easy, right? Oh. Yeah, I got hit by that because I was in midair. Boo. I wanted to use my dodge roll. Okay. More hits, please, or you have to hang on to this thing first. Yeah. I'm not sure if equipping that combo boost will actually give you more hits on this thing, but I don't think it's necessary anyways. Okay, the reaction command for hang on. Actually, let's see, hang on for a little longer. I failed it in my first attempt, but I got it there, and I didn't get it there. So I'm gonna fight more enemies. Easy enough. Okay, he's gonna throw more stuff at us. You can ignore the enemies if you want. They are really nothing. Oh, and looks like Donald and Goofy took care of them. Nice. The first time they were actually kind of useful. Yeah. It makes it really easy when you don't really have to time the reaction commands. You can just kind of spam the triangle button. Yeah, it's kind of a design flaw, but I'm not complaining. Makes the game a little bit easier. Let's hang on. Almost dead. Probably just 2 more combos. There we go. A lot of abilities there. We got Dodge Slash from Sora, Fantasia, and Auto Limit from Donald. Once again, Auto Limit is garbage, so don't equip it.
Yes. You'll pay for this.
Wow. Donald Duck being Captain Obvious.
Donald, we'll come back for it later.
Pete's heading for the doorway.
Alright, so that was our little boss battle there. Let's grab the chests here. Why not? We got a Mithril Stone. AP boost. Very nice. Very, very nice. There's another chest over there by that miniature windmill. Really weird windmill, but okay. Froststone this time. Okay, got some new abilities. Always like this moment when we're checking out new abilities. Dodge Slash unleashes an attack that deals damage to nearby enemies. Now the description is like as vague as it can possibly be, right? Whenever you're surrounded, you kind of do this little. It's the Dodge Slash. Like even the name, it's not telling you what it does. You don't do any dodges really. When you're surrounded by enemies and you unleash Dodge Slash or just press attack, you kind of do this like spin attack. It attacks twice. It's kind of nice to attack multiple enemies. But the problem I find with Dodge Slash is it's really slow. Now this could be important if you really need to dodge or block something. So if you when you press attack and you actually like do a Dodge Slash when you don't want to, it takes a while for the animation to finish. Now it takes about twice as long as a normal attack, so that's why I don't really like to equip it. Maybe in the future when we actually have AP for it, I will try it, but I'm not a huge fan of Dodge Slash. Okay, so Fantasia is Donald's limit ability. It's kind of okay. It's called Comet. It says it's powerful, but it's not that good actually. It's Trinity limit is better. Let's just put it at that. All right, over here on this map we have a Pete versus Pete showdown. Let's just walk in between them and see what happens.
You're still wet behind the ears.
Then try us.
Alright, this is kind of like a 4-on-1 against, you know, future Pete. It's kind of similar to the first battle we had against Pete. Some small changes because we have the new Pete here. Or the old Pete, whatever you want to call it. Alright. Let's see, are you still chucking those like bowling ball? Yeah, you are. I can block them to stun you. And he didn't get stunned for very long, did he? Why don't we test out the limit ability here? Yeah, let's do it. Limit, Trinity. Okay. So the Trinity, you can press triangle, square, and X to do 3 like combo attacks. And then you can just press any one of those buttons to do a finisher combo. Make sure to not press triangle, square, or X more than once, because if you do it, it would actually cancel out your entire attack and just go to the final combo, which is not nice. So press them only once, and wow, can I not lift them up into the air anymore? All right, that's fine. Okay, so once in a while you can do a reaction command on old Pete. Oh, you can't lift them up after all, and it will stun new Pete for a while. It's just a funny fight. Yeah, I think those. Yeah, it makes the fires chase me. All right, fair enough. Let's try another combo. That was interrupted, of course. I'm actually having more trouble than I thought in this fight, and he's not taking a lot of damage. Time for another scene change. As you may have guessed, all the scene changes here are based on those 4 doors we went into at the beginning of the chapter. But they're all very similar. Pete's attacks don't change, only the environment changes, and maybe like a special thing once or twice throughout the map. Like when he says, "Go get him." Oh, damn it! There you go. Excellent opportunity to attack. I'm not doing a lot of damage, but let's try a limit again, since we have full MP again. So, triangle, square, and X. I kind of failed there. I took too long. Wow. Come to think of it, I can also use my Valor form here. Let's do it. It doesn't look nearly as cool as Valor form when there's actually like color, because your outfit doesn't change. Like your outfit actually changes when you use Valor form anywhere else, not in the Timeless River apparently. The attacks are still as good, you know. You're just as fast. Your combos are just as deadly. Only difference is you can't block, which is okay. There you go. Unleash some deadly combos. You can just press the square button on Valor form, by the way. You would do a kind of like a finisher combo. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but you know, if you really need to knock your opponent down or something like that while you're in Valor form, you could use the square attack. On this map, you will get the reaction command for Air Slash. As you can see there, I kind of juggled him a little bit. Yeah, but really, these scene changes are very similar. And there you go, our reaction command killed him, and we got Reflect element. Reflect actually becomes a very, very, very useful skill later on in the game. At the beginning, it's okay, like the first version of Reflect is not super good, but it's still a good defensive ability.
Yeah, and stay out.
Yeah, I know.
So he goes into the door and we just lock it. Or unlock it? What are we doing to that door? Dispel it, I guess is the correct term.
Would somebody tell me what's been going on here? Who was that creep anyways?
Hello? That creep was you from the future.
Sora, that's a secret.
Secret? What kind of secret? Oh, never mind. Sorry I put you guys through all that trouble.
Wow. He gave up on that secret really fast.
And to show you my appreciation, I'll let you pilot my steamboat. Best little craft on the river. My deckhand Mickey's late anyways.
That's not how it went in the movie. You're kind of like fighting Mickey for the control of the steamboat. And there was no cornerstone of light. Yeah, it's that little animation with those chimneys. It's like they're going up and down. I always thought that was kind of funny. Alright, so for winning this chapter, we get the Keyblade Monochrome. Increases the effect of restoration items used on the field by 50%. Not a spectacular Keyblade because we already have an ability that that increases, you know, item restoration effect. I don't think equipping two like item restoration effects actually stack them, so there's no reason to actually use this Keyblade at all. Still nice to have, since I believe collecting all the Keyblades is in fact a trophy in this game. So we'll need it anyways.
I'll bet you the castle's safe now.
Guess we should head back.
Well, as long as we're here.
Donald!
Hey, what's the big idea? Let me go! Let me go! What?
I think Donald was trying to try something evil there. Okay, so the Timeless River is done for the time being. for quite a while, actually. So, and we finally get our colors back. Hooray!
The thorns have disappeared.
By George, the lads have accomplished their mission.
Hooray! Let's have an acorn feast to celebrate. Welcome back. Because of your bravery, the castle is safe and protected again. Thank you so much for all you've done. Good work, you guys!
Now, boys, I hope you didn't do anything reckless while you were there.
Of course not. Daisy!
Oh man.
Daisy, I'm back!
Who?
Daisy is Donald's very special sweetheart.
Really?
What?
Donald, you forgot about our date again. You'd better have a good excuse this time.
What Daisy, Mom?
I know it's an important mission, but you could at least check in every once in a while.
Nope, not bailing you out.
Sure.
Donald?
Just be a minute.
Going somewhere?
Of course not.
Donald!
Oh, look.
Oh, we gotta do this again? Really? Or, yeah, I guess the first time we did it on the other gate was just dispelling the gate, and now we're actually unlocking it. I'm not sure if I completely understand this aspect of Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, but we get to see this scene multiple times throughout the game. Multiple is probably an understatement. We get to see it many times in this game. It's like that literally exact same scene.
Daisy, we need Donald for just a little longer.
How much longer?
Oh, I don't know, like
I'll be back
a
soon,
year?
Daisy.
Don't you worry, Queen Minnie. We'll return.
Please tell the king that we're still looking for him.
I will. See you soon.
Think wisely.
There we go. Nice. And for that we get our next drive form, the Wisdom form. This one requires you to have Donald. So if you don't happen to have Goofy and you only have Donald, you can go into Wisdom form to change into, the Wisdom form. I don't think it's actually better than Valor form, especially like at the beginning part of the game, but it is highly recommended, at least by me, that you get the Wisdom form at least one level before going into other forms, because of the reason I will show you soon. We got a new chapter over at the Colosseum, and that is actually, that is actually the actual Colosseum battle that we can partake in. So just like in Kingdom Hearts 1, we get to enter some tournaments, and it's technically not a tournament, it's just like a 10-round fight. As long as you can finish the 10 rounds, you win. I'll come back to this later on. I don't really need to do this right now. Plus, at this point of the game, it's probably a little bit difficult to actually finish it. So I'll get back to that later. We will have to do it anyways. Okay, so now we have two gates. We have this one called the Floating Island, and this one called the Splash Island. So this one leads to, what is it called? Atlantica, I think it was. Little Mermaids chapter. And this one brings you to the Skull Ship for the Pirates of the Caribbean one. The Little Mermaid chapter does not have any combat. In fact, it's really just a bunch of nonsense. Yeah, that's that's the best way to put it. I mean, it's lame. It's not extremely fun. But if you like the music from The Little Mermaid, it could be a pretty fun place to check out. But just like the Winnie the Pooh chapters in the 100 Acre Wood, you can't do all of it just by going there. You have to come back for it later as you progress through the game. So because of that, I'm going to head to the floating island to see Jack the Sparrow. Sorry, Jack Sparrow. Jack the Sparrow, oh my god. Jack Sparrow. That's his name. Okay. So we're gonna have to go through another Gummi ship route. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go into the editor again, just like I do all the time. I'm gonna edit my original, very original Gummi ship here called A, and I know how awesomely creative that name is. Okay, let's see what we got. For weapons, we got an extra gravity, an extra blizzard, or 2 blizzards actually. We got a Fyra. I don't really care about anything. Let's see. I have 3 fires, it looks like, 1 gravity, 1 blizzard. I have some energy bars up there. I think I'm okay with this setup actually. I don't need to change anything else on this one. I don't really have the capacity to add any more firepower on it anyways. But what we can do is teeny ships. Oh man, this thing makes Gummi ship routes so easy. Maybe not at the very beginning of the game, but I'm telling you, as you play through this game and you unlock more teeny ships and the cost of these things go up, man, they're so powerful. It's insane. Okay, so we got 100 cost on this teeny ship here, which is not enough to really equip anything too big. So I'm just gonna add a, let's see, blizzard is good, so I'm gonna add a blizzard. I could go with the fire and Fyra route, but I'm just gonna go with blizzard and see how that does. Do I have anything else? Equipping any kind of movement or auxiliary onto your teeny ship is kind of useless. In fact, I don't even think you can equip an auxiliary. Can you? Oh, you can apparently. Wow, interesting. But no, it's useless. It will boost the stats of your main ship, but I think all the stat boosts on your main ship should just come onto your main ship. So I will just have a blizzard for now. You're gonna have to save each of the teeny ship, designs you make, otherwise you lose it. So I'm gonna give it another awesomely creative name, Double A. Okay, so it's only a blizzard on this one, which is fine. Let's start. We're gonna go to originals and we'll select this blueprint. Okay, as you can see, you can have up to 2 teeny ships, and this is where it gets really cool, because now we just added really 2 blizzards onto our ship without any extra effort, and it's amazing. It's really amazing. There was a rule with teeny ships, like you can't duplicate any weapons on each individual teeny ship, but you don't have to duplicate any really. Just put the most powerful ones you have on them. Alright, so let's see how this route goes. After this thing, I might just end off the episode. Okay, so it says they fight alongside the Gummi ship while blocking normal enemy attacks. Very cool.
This sure is exciting.
Loving that music once again. Okay. So as you can see, equipping these teeny ships greatly increase our firepower here. We are getting a lot more projectile shot out of the ship now. Or it's really just like wider coverage, which is good. I think you can actually shoot this big guy. Yeah, you can kill him, and he gives you something. Mini propeller. There you go. Okay, so because I didn't post a video yesterday, I'm gonna do 2 today, just to make up for it. So there will be another episode uploaded after you watch this one. I've kind of been like occupying myself with some other stuff at the moment. I want to do some like recordings for some PS4 games, but at the moment I don't feel like there's any that I really want to do. But it would be really fun when I have to like switch my setup again to record from PS3 to PS4. So I am really looking forward to that. Slash sarcasm. But yeah. Right now though, Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain is an absolutely solid game. I actually thought about doing a Let's Play for that game, but then I was like, it's kind of too open world and too much shooting type of thing for me, so I decided not to do it. I'm not like a huge fan of any types of shooting game. The third person shooter, I feel a little bit better with them, but as soon as it enters like the first person shooter FPS territory, I'm just like, I'm more of the JRPG type. Okay, so we just got a storm part, which we'll have to check out next time. We take another Gummi ship route, and there's another thunder. Not a big fan of thunder in this game, or in this mini game, because it's a lock-on type, and I don't like lock-on types. They're just inferior to the auto-fire type. Probably shouldn't be letting myself get hit all this much. Your score goes up faster if you don't get hit. But you know. Let's see if I can kill this thing again. Come on. Nope, failed. Oh well. That's the end, folks. Route open. So with that, we unlock the missions and probably another blueprint. That's right, the High Wind level 5. I know it sounds kind of enticing to use some of these blueprints, like High Wind level 4, level 5, or whatever. But trust me, building your own is far superior to using any blueprints. Of course, you don't need to build your own. I mean, the blueprints will suffice for this part of the game. But you know, why not make things easier for yourself? Okay, so that opens up our route into, what is this place called? Let me just check before I end off the video. Port Royal. That's right. Okay. So we're going to head into Port Royal next time we come back. So thank you guys for watching this episode of Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. I'll see you guys very shortly.